Gonna try this again. Am I good? Can you see me? Everything is good? All right. We're good? We're good? We're good! We're good! That's awesome! I'm excited. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as news flow returned, we're going to get a lot of action with the midterm elections coming to an end, and we're here, of course, and we're going to show you how we're voting. We're going to talk about our precise daily stock levels, our game plan in forex, as well as our full stock analysis. I am Mark Melnick, and this is the Newsbeat Show. So much to talk about, including what color am I voting for? We're going to talk about all that and more, precise daily stock levels, our game plan in Forex, and we're even going to show you, is news flow returning? I think it is. Oh, I've been waiting for you for so long. Where have you been my whole life? But before we get to all of that, I would like to say thank you to the unknown aliens who watch upon us from above over at the T3 Live Compliance team. Not only should you memorize this, but please, every word should never be taken for truth or seriousness. I could even tell you that I have been a trader since 1999, and the truth is, I cannot even prove that to you. In fact, I can't even tell you what I ate for breakfast last week, nor can I prove that to you as well. So anything I say should not be taken seriously, and everything you read here should be taken seriously. So kindly pause this, and once you're ready to recite it forwards and backwards, and do it 10 times in a row without stopping to breathe or for a glass of water, only then do I allow you to hit play on this video. Thank you very much for that. And we have the futures falling here as we are getting a little domestic political drama with what's happening here with the midterm elections and news flows coming back, and the timing couldn't be perfect. But we're going to wrap this up and make it just real simple. You want to know what I'm voting for? I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you what I voted for. I voted to make millions of dollars in the market. That's what I'm voting. I vote green. There are people voting red. There are people voting blue. There are people who are in between and are wearing purple. But there are people who want to make money, regardless if the market is red or green. So that is where I am. That is where I am. I love you, Vincent. I did take your line. Whose line is it anyway? So, I am going to talk about some of the news flow today. So, to start off this morning, we actually had another Newsbeat live game plan name. And that name was Square. And we applied the one and done strategy here. And this is what Square looked like. And I wanted to share this with you. And you look for the first break of the 1 minute candle, and it shot up here through 77.28, and a few minutes later got to 77.97. I lost money on this trade, by the way. I was very light. I actually missed my initial entry, and then I bought in a little afterwards. I can't tell if that was good or not. I ended up paying like approximately, again, nothing I say should ever be taken seriously, because whatever. I paid about $4.20 for the 77 and a half calls, and I only bought 10 of them, and they were like $4.20 because Square's reporting this week, so the options were obnoxiously expensive, and I was really light. So even though it was like a $4,200 position that I had in Square, it was a very light position. So I watched my calls like grind. I mean, they were like down a little, like down 20 cents or so, and then they were like up 25, 30 cents at best, dare I say, right over here where we hit 77.97, and I didn't sell. And that I think was ended up being my mistake, because then the market ripped down. I sold out of my position, and then I watched Square shoot through the ceiling and go up. And I ended up missing this, but I do want to say, even though I traded it incorrectly, Square was a successful one and done. Even though I could have made money, whether you did or didn't, looking at it, it was a successful trade. So I was very excited about that. And then there was another name, and it was posted. Um, it was posted here. Uh, there was a renewed takeover speculation on Nutanix today. There was renewed takeover speculation. That's really interesting, especially with Twilio reporting and beating. I found this very interesting, and we had a really nice look here in Nutanix today. And again, it's not whether the fact I was or was not in it. Um, it was more of the fact that it existed. And I think a lot of people got a little thrown off by that. But I go back to what I've been telling you guys for years. It never matters about the first, second, or third one. Those are irrelevant. It's about catching number 4 to number 50. That huge chunk in between. That's where it is. So we are definitely seeing this is the first good takeover spec name that I've seen. Um, in a long time. I mean, I didn't see one in. Did you see one in October? I didn't. So it came around, and this was like the first one, and I'm like, thank you, because if this is gonna, and a lot of you guys scalped it and made money, and God bless you, but I look at this Nutanix here, and I'm like, if we're gonna get one or two of these a week, you know, again, I don't know how much money I'm gonna make between there, but I mean, I'd like to make over $1 million in the next few months, like three. I mean, granted, yeah, I'd like to make it tomorrow, but like logically, like optimistically, logically speaking, if it does actually return, I'd like to make in like 3, 4 months. Like to make, that's what I would like to make. And to me, it seems like a feasible endeavor if it's coming back with a bang. So all this small, consistent alpha trades that I've been doing, I would just like to see more news flow. And this is the first time in a while where 2 days in a row we had a game plan name. Pew! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The other day was Teva, remember? And just really excited about everything here. And I just wanted to say if the news flow is coming back with this wild market action, we obviously are going to get a lot of headlines, geopolitical drama with the midterm elections. I mean, think of it like this. You're going to have analysts. Think about how many political topics analysts have used when trading stocks. Have you seen any non-built multi-billion dollar company, every FANG name very included, talking about the tax plan and the tax cuts and how the tax plans help them and how many companies said how the tariffs hurt them? Think about what can happen. And again, the midterm elections are going on as we speak. And honestly, think about what can happen when these analysts start commenting on them too. Because if you don't remember, right after the new tax plan went in effect, all these analysts were coming in upgrading stocks, saying that, oh yeah, all these stocks are going to be bullish because they're going to make more money if they do nothing by just reporting their taxes, and it was bullish for the companies. And then when all the tariff things came out, you had a lot of companies getting beaten up, and a lot of the analysts saying, yeah, these companies are going to make less money because if they sell the same amount of whatever they're selling and they're buying the same amount of whatever they're buying, they have to pay more to buy, and they can't sell it for more. They're going to lose more money. They're going to net less money in profits. So why is this midterm election exciting? Exciting for me? Because of this news flow. Why do I see this? Because of this news flow. It's not a coincidence that the day of the US midterm elections that all of a sudden we're getting renewed spec plays, we're getting game plan names, a lot of the analysts are coming out of the woodwork. It's like all coming in at once, and I just love it. I just love it. I'm pumped. I've been waiting for this shit forever, and it's finally here, and I can't control my enthusiasm, perhaps. Maybe I can. I even had a down day today. I had a down day today, and I am effing thrilled because I see it coming back. And to me, the little bullshit money I lost today, which again, I don't want to make losing money sound like bullshit, but compared to the news flow, everything is bullshit. So, yes, I cannot wait for more news flow to come in. We're the Newsbeat live room, ladies and gentlemen, for a reason, right? So, Let me show you again. If you're wondering why, I'm so excited, like, 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 is Mark Melnick doing like lines of like cocaine on his desk or like Ritalin or whatever these kids snort these days? No, I am not. But Melnick is a drug-free Melnick, just so you know. Um, Look at the 15-minute today of Nutanix. Imagine looking at it when it was at 42 and a half, 42.60, right over here. And then watching it go up regardless of what the market was doing, like that. Watching it go from 42 and a half to 46 and a quarter. On a 15-minute, this is a 15-minute chart just to give you an idea. You want to know why I'm so excited? Because this, whether you were in it or you weren't in it, is irrelevant. The fact that it happened is the only important thing in the world. Now, nothing is going to change with what I bring you guys in terms of game plan names and this and that and this and that, but you're going to get more from me. Potential, knock on wood. And if there was cocaine on my desk, there would be powder everywhere. I have a wood desk. IKEA, good brand. With this Nutanix here, we have an opportunity to do something potentially big. Now, maybe nothing happens. Maybe I'm getting excited for no reason. Maybe. Maybe I need to calm down and just wait for it to happen. Fine. With the shitstorm of news flow that we've experienced in the past 2 months, this is me finally releasing. I'm releasing out at you. I'm releasing all the bottled up emotions. I just opened it up like Pandora's box. This is like Melnick's box. And I just opened up and all the news flow emotions are just flying out of me. Like, they're just flying out of me. That's why I'm excited. Because I can smell what this can equate to. We had a Newsbeat Live Evolutionary class. We're going to discuss how to maximize your efficiency on the one and dones and high fives. What makes a good high five? What makes a good one and done? We're going to probably discuss that Sunday. We're going to probably discuss that Sunday morning, and we will go over that. And again, just trying to bring you guys value and trying to help you guys like really make it. In terms of let's talk about the overnights I took again, because I discussed them briefly yesterday. I took booking, and you saw like my booking puts were actually down about 94, 95%. Believe it or not, the $1,800 put was still worth like $1.50. Last I looked, it was like, huh? After it gapped up. Then $1,800 put expiring Friday was worth $1.50. So I'm like, oh crap, because I went ahead and I took the put spread the other day. And no, I was not happy with that, but I just want to show you anyway. Hey, get to see everything, right? I'll show you again. I took the put spread right there on November 5th at 348. A bearish put spread. I spent $12 per spread. That's $1,200 per spread. And then what you can do with my plays is you can, or I can't tell you, right? I can. I can. I'll tell you what I can do. I can take an equal dollar amount of another news play and you just balance it with equal dollar amounts. And I bought Mosaic 32 and a half calls, which I paid 85 cents for. And on these Mosaic calls were up almost more than 300%. They went from 85 cents to minimally $3 and change. They were over $3 and change, and they're still over $3 and they were like, let's see, they're worth probably around $3.50, $3.50, $4 from 85 cents. I didn't catch all of that. I call all over 100%. But that's the beautiful thing. Because even though I lose, let's say I lost 100% on Priceline, on booking, which is Priceline, which I'm only down 95% on my position. Here's the thing, just to show you the math. If you took $1,000 and you bought that booking put spread, and I know it's $1,200. Stick with me for math's sake. If you put $1,000 towards that booking the bearish put spread, or let's say you bought a put, whatever. Let's say you lose 100% of it at the end of the week because BKNG gapped up and obviously pulled down a little intraday. And then let's say you took $1,000 and you bought Mosaic calls. What happens is you could lose 100% on the BKNG, for example, and you could make 300% on the Mosaic. So you actually make money if you played it, perfectly or pretty well. So I actually shied away from some of the overnights. Congratulations, because Kathy and a lot of you guys and gals were playing Twilio. A lot of the people in the room took Twilio overnight. Um, Congratulations. And again, there's so much value that's beyond me, and I know I keep saying that. And just really beautiful gap up in Twilio, all the way up to 80.5 points right now on Twilio. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'm just super excited about the news flow. I'm gonna probably give you guys another evolutionary class here, as I did get positive feedback. And again, um, I'm gonna be discussing how to maximize the one and done strategy. I'm gonna delve into it a little deeper, and I think that's definitely worthy of a talk. With that being said, we have our precise daily stock levels right over here. Take a screenshot, print screen, hit it with your camera. I cannot prove to you. Everything I'm saying is never take anything I say seriously. So all these levels are just a figment of Mark Melnick's imagination. I don't even know if Amazon's a real company. Maybe it's just a thought. I don't know. Don't take anything I ever say seriously, right? I think that should be in the disclaimer. Unless I'm talking about food because I love food. Take that seriously, like your life depended on it. So go ahead and take a screenshot here, print screen, print it out, download it, whatever you need to do with it. It's right here for your viewing pleasure. These are the algorithmic levels in which I will be watching tomorrow. Okay. Forex, 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 Forex. Where is my Forex? Where are my Forex trades? Appear Forex trades. Right over here. These are potentially screenshots from potentially my live account that I potentially share with the world on potentially an everyday basis. You can see we have two buy orders here, US standard lots. Here's the pairs I'm looking to buy. Here's the price in which I'm bidding at. Here's my stop loss in case I get filled and I am potentially wrong. And here is my take profit in case I get filled and I am potentially right. We have a lot of action coming in. Excited is not the word I can even use, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Newsbeat live room is not the largest, fastest growing trading room in the nation. Happy trading, make money. I might see you guys next time on the Newsbeat live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening, potentially.